Sure. I've known Tim now for 6 years almost, I think.
Yes.
And I must say, Tim is a very warm person. We sit very close together in the office, just opposite each other. And it's always a pleasure to sit close to Tim. As I said, she's very warm, she's very kind, she's very hardworking. She gets, as she likes to say herself, she likes to get things done quickly. So it's a great pleasure, yes.
Yes.
Well, as a friend, she's very warm. I don't necessarily like to make a distinction between work and private. So for me, if I get along very well with people on the workplace, I also like them privately. And Tim is very hospitable in the sense that she has invited us and me and my family to her house many times, to her chalet in the mountains. And I must say she's a great cook of Thai food. So, yes.
Yes. Yes. In fact, I also cooked the food and then brought it to your place, and
Yes.
we organized the party at your place because he has his house has big, huge area. So that's what I did. Yes.
Yes, we've had dinner a few times. She actually took care of my children a day, and they
A
loved
night.
spending time, and a night. They love spending time with Tim. So yes, we've spent some time outside the house. Yes, and as Tim was telling, we had 2 Christmas parties
Yes.
at my place where Tim cooked a lot of the food. Yeah.
Behind the scene is Thai food. So I'm very proud to present the food, and he's also a good cook. So therefore, I always change. Yeah, exchange.
Yes. I think so. I think she's showing a lot of respect for different people. I mean, she's working, of course, in an office where you have people from all over the world working. I myself come from the Netherlands, so it's important that you accept people as who they are and where they come from, and that they come from different cultures and have different backgrounds. And I think what Tim very well does in the office is show that respect to other people. I've been
Of
to
course.
Thailand many times. I've in fact lived in Thailand for almost 4 years. So in Bangkok, and I've lived actually in Chiang Mai also for a brief time. No, I love Thailand. I love the Thai people, and I can honestly say I've got a few Thai friends still, and Tim is definitely one of the top of the friends there, and I think in that sense she's really a role model for Thai people. Absolutely.
Tim is a very thoughtful colleague, and she is also always willing to assist and to help. So Tim is principally my secretary or administrative assistant, and she sits just over the wall from me, and so I rely on her a lot. In fact, what's interesting about Tim is she's very warm, and she both as a colleague and as a friend. I think it's the Thai way. It's very calm, kind and considerate, and both as a work colleague but also as a friend. Yes, Tim is a great feeder of people. So she will always cook for people in the office, especially interestingly our young interns, the people who volunteer their time. Tim always takes care of them, so she's a little like the mother of the section as well, actually, and her food is excellent. Well, if all Thai people are like Tim, then you must have a wonderful country. And I see you also have the same spirit of happiness, actually. But of course, countries are very diverse. But Tim, as I said, kindness and thoughtfulness, which is difficult in a very busy workplace, to always be calm and professional. I have only ever been to Bangkok for a couple of days.
No.
For working?
Yes. No, it was for on a return trip. But I spent a couple of days in Bangkok. But I would like to go again. But
It's
I
a
haven't been.
paradise place.
I know.
Oh, I work with Tim for over 2 years now, and I think she's a fantastic person. She's very nice to work with, and we have had some very good moments in the office so far. So I'm very pleased to be here talking about her. Well, even though we have been working for 2 years, we have not had many opportunities to be outside the office, except with some personal meetings and lunches that she's very keen in organizing. But she's an excellent person. She's very happy, very positive in her way to approach things. So I think she's really very, very nice to be around. As I was saying, we know Tim because she usually organizes the best lunches in UNHCR. So we have been going out quite many times with her. So yeah, can say so. No, I think that for all the time that she has been working for UNHCR and all the experience she has gathered and all the people she has helped, not only refugees, asylum seekers, but also colleagues like myself who work with them, it's like an example of, first of all, tenacity, because she has been doing a very difficult job because it's not easy to work with refugees and asylum seekers. And she's a very organized person as well, because if not, she could not be doing what she's doing, that is supporting all of us in doing our work. And as I mentioned earlier, the thing that is more important for me is the way she approaches the problems. There's no kind of another problem there. She's always with a smile, and you'll get to the solution of the problem. That's the more important thing.
As a colleague.
Describe Tim as a colleague. Tim as a colleague. Well, Tim sits next to me.
Wow, very
so
close.
I hear Tim typing.
Yeah.
Tim's very, very helpful. Tim's very friendly. Tim's very calm. Doesn't lose her temper. Is always ready to help. And Tim says something very funny at work. Tim likes to take action. So when you want something done, Tim takes action.
Every time.
Woman in action.
Yes.
Yes. How would you describe Tim as a friend?
Tim is a friend. So Tim and I have lunch now and then. Tim has invited me and my family to her cottage, but we haven't cottage chalet.
Yes.
But we haven't had the chance to go up there yet. Tim takes really nice care of my children when they come to the office. And my children talk about Tim at home.
Wow.
Yes, and they say, Tim's a very nice person. So Tim is someone I have lunch with. Tim's invited me to her chalet with her family, with my family, but we haven't had a chance to go yet. And Tim has cooked us some food that I take home. And today, I didn't tell you this, Tim. So he gave me some food yesterday in a little container, and I took it home. And I didn't have a chance to eat it, but I said to my husband, Tim's made some food, you eat it. And I got a message. I got a message saying in big letters, oh my God, this is amazing. Can I marry Tim?
You mean your husband?
Wow.
This is a nice joke.
Just when we go to lunch. That's the only time we've had the chance. But my husband said, I missed lunch today. And so he said, well, next time she invites you, can I go instead?
Why not come with you too?
He'll come, Tim. Oh, Tim's a strong professional woman, and she's done a lot with her life and almost by herself. So that's for Thai women, Tim should be, and she works for an amazing organization and has stayed with the organization for a long time. So for Thai women, she should be a role model in that way because of her strength. No. I'm sorry. No, I
Never
haven't.
say never.
No, yeah, exactly. So when I have the closest I've been is Nepal, but that's not very close. So no.
No, okay, next
So,
time.
Next time.
Next time. Now you know everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. The last, we want to say thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you to
very
Tim.
much.
Thank
สวัสดี
you.
ค่ะ
Thank you.
See you next time in
Yes.
Thailand.
Yes.
Okay.
I have worked with the team for about now 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah, so in fact, she's one of the very first people that I met when I joined UNHCR. And so she's very warm, very pleasant, and someone who brings a lot of energy to the team. So she,
Wow.
especially when she meet people from different cultures, she's open, and she embrace people and accept them. And I really had a great time. I still continue to have good time with team. So I consider her as someone with a lot of positive energy, brings a lot of fun and excitement to a group. And yeah, as I said, I think it's related because I think she has this great quality of making friends, connecting them at the personal level. She wants to explore things with you. She will come to your desk and say, "Can we have lunch?" And "Can we have lunch? Can we do this?" And if there is a party at the office, she's the one who always organizes. And she says, "Hey, you two people, can I take your picture? Can you come together?" And because she even helps people to be friends, and then people start laughing. And so I have done lunch with her. I went. She took me to Asian, restaurant, and we start talking.
Japanese
She's very open. She tells you about her country. She asks questions. So it's very easy to connect with her as a friend at a personal level. Yeah, I think a couple of times that we had lunch together outside, and those are the moments where I had a chance to see her at the personal level and also talk and chat. And outside the office hour, even if it's in the office building, outside the workplace, normally when we have a party, when someone is leaving, Tim is there. When we
Taking the photos.
takes the photos, she always take great pictures of us and post it. And yeah.
Yes.
พี่ติ๋มนะคะ
I have a good sense and understanding of Thai people through team. If all Thai people are like her, it means it's a great country with people who are open to other
The
cultures.
second person who said so.
but it is so Thai people also like this.
Yeah,
Like
very,
the team, 99.9%, you see.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, then I want to go and see. By the way, I'm from Ethiopia, and so a lot of people are going to Thailand for medical education, for tourism, and there is Ethiopian Airlines flights from Ethiopia to Thailand. So there is a lot of.
Wow, do you have a direct flight?
Yeah, there is direct flight from Addis to Bangkok.
Wow.
Yeah, so a lot of people are going, and through her I know a bit about Thailand. So she's a role model in many ways because she has a quality that many people don't have. That is getting connected with people, being source of fun, and also culturally. I always see her with this amazing clothes. She is very proud of her culture. She also presents her culture, and yeah.
Oh, have you been to Thailand before?
No, I want to, but I want to. It's in my list. I
Just
want
let
to
me
take
know.
my family and go and visit Thailand.
Okay, then the last. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome. But how do you say thank you in Thai?
ขอบคุณ
Well, Tim is really a joy to work with because she is always so cheery and positive, and we value that very much in our team. I also know Tim as a friend, and she's a real caregiver and sometimes a lifesaver. She likes to cook for us and to host us at her house, and we have a lot of fun and laugh a lot together.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I think that my own experience of Thai people is that they're normally not very outgoing, but Tim is very outgoing, very friendly. She's always meeting new people, and I think that's a great role model because it's a way to have new experiences and to make more friends.
ค่ะ
Yes, I have been a number of times in Thailand. Once, many years ago, I went to Chiang Mai, where I know Tim is from, but I've spent lots of time also in Bangkok and in the south. And of course, I love Thailand and I love Thai food.
So Tim is, I think, one of the most positive people in our whole division. She brightens up all of our day on a regular basis. Tim brings an attitude of Thai hospitality to our organization, and it's really a pleasure to work with her. I haven't yet spent a lot of time outside of the workplace with Tim, but I've heard that she's a wonderful host, and I hope that in the coming days I'll have the opportunity, as well as my other colleagues, to spend time with her outside of work. I think she's a great role model for Thai people, and actually I think that she's a great role model for all of us in the international community working in this environment that sometimes is very stressful. because she always keeps a level head and a good perspective on things and doesn't let other people's stress bring her down.
I've known Thim for a month now. I'm also very new in Geneva. But from day one at work and also outside of work, she's been a very warm-hearted person. So I would describe her as a warm-hearted auntie figure. Of course, I've only known her for a month. But when you're in the office, everyone's busy, everyone's very stressed at times, but she always brings this very positive vibe to everyone, despite the workload that she has. And she has a big heart, whether you're at work or outside. So I think we really all appreciate that, and I think in that way she can be a role model for Thai citizens too.
As a colleague, I think Thim is great because Thim likes to connect people, bring people together always. I've known Thim for a year now, and I don't work for Thim. I don't work in her unit, but Thim is always trying to get people out, going out together, getting us doing fun activities together, and it doesn't matter whether you work in Thim's unit or anywhere else in the building. She wants to sing with you and get you involved in her different activities. We have done some activities outside, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Make it clear. Otherwise, people would think that, something going on. Yes.
No, Thim is great about inviting people to her apartment and cooking dinner, and I'm vegetarian, but she will always change the meal that she's cooking to accommodate vegetarians, and it's always very tasty.
Yes.
My name is Peggy Brown. I'm the Deputy Chairperson of the UNHCR Staff Council in Geneva. We represent here over 9,000 staff around the world. I have been working personally myself with UNHCR for 23 years, and I've known Thim for at least 18 years. As a colleague, Thim is someone who is very dedicated, very hardworking, extremely competent, and someone that is a team player whom you could rely upon. As a friend, she's extremely generous, always giving and wanting to help. She is someone who loves to invite her friends to come over for Thai food or to go out for Thai dinner to all the best Thai food restaurants in the area. When you meet Thim outside of the office, she always has brilliant ideas and fun things to do, either to go to the gym and work out really hard or go skiing to her chalet. She's very generous to invite you to come for the weekend or to come to her place for dinner. She always has some interesting ideas to go and to walk around the lake or to cycle. So she's a very energetic person who is full of life, and I love her for that. When I think of her and coming from Thailand, she is definitely a role model to her peers and to her family. She has done so much. I've seen how dedicated she is to her sister and her nieces and nephews, how she wants to make a difference for them. She works to provide for her family and her loved ones and her friends. So I've had the occasion to work with Thim organizing staff events, and she always has a great idea to invite someone from Thailand to do a fantastic dance or song. And just recently at our year-end party in December 2014, we had the pleasure of having two young ladies to come and do a really beautiful welcome Thai dance for our High Commissioner. It was fantastic. They were dressed in their traditional costumes, and they were so beautiful, and everyone really enjoyed it. And they even won a prize because there was a little competition going on, and they were even rewarded with a prize for the beautiful ceremonial dance that they did for us. I haven't had the occasion to visit Thailand, most unfortunately, but knowing Tim, I feel like I've been there. She talks about Thailand all the time and how it's changed and how she would like to see it grow and the direction and the vision that she would like to see implemented there. I know she goes very often and she brings people here. She loves her country. She wears her traditional costumes very often, and she always manages to get some Thai culture in on our cultural programs, because we are here working for an international organization, and it's multinational, multicultural, so it's really wonderful to be able to have that mix and that blend. And Tim makes sure that the Thai culture is represented every time, and for that we love her. She's a very special person. She's a humanitarian at heart. She's really in the right place, and she really makes a difference for us at UNHCR. Thank you.
Well, I haven't been knowing Thim for that long, as I've only arrived in Geneva in end of August last year. But the first impression that I have about her is that she's always staying positive in whatever she does, and she's also inspiring this way colleagues working closely with her, like me, and I think that this is an excellent quality that she has. Not so many people have the strength to remain positive also in the most difficult situations. So I think that this is really an excellent example that she can provide other people with in terms of following this behavior. Well, I have never been to Thailand, but it's certainly one of those countries where I would like to go one day. And I heard so many things about this country. It's wonderful, the food is wonderful, the people are wonderful, and beyond Thim, I also have another dear friend of mine who comes from Bangkok. And I keep promising that one day I will go to Thailand. And the team has also promised me to provide me with any advice and tip whenever I decided to go. And this is something that she's done with anyone else here in the office in Geneva. So I'm pretty sure that I can count on her whenever I will decide to go to Thailand, and I hope this opportunity comes very soon.
Okay. My name is Gregory Garris, and I'm the Senior Gender Advisor here in UNHCR headquarters. So, how would I describe Thim as a colleague and a friend? In fact, I was involved in the panel that interviewed Thim. Now it's several years back for the role that she's currently occupying in headquarters. And I was struck very much in the interview by the kind of philosophical and very thoughtful approach that Thim took to answering the questions that we asked her. That was very impressive, and it stuck with me. I think that Thim is, represents a really bright, positive force in the Division of International Protection, and as a colleague and a friend, she's always got a smile. She's always there to help people, and just generally, Thim radiates positive energy. So I think that's really fantastic. In a big bureaucracy where people are running around and very busy every day, sometimes we don't take the time to smile, say hello. Thim always does that and always seems to be in a good mood and exuding positive energy. And Thim has also invited me on several occasions out for lunch. And of course, when we go out for lunch, we always go to a Thai restaurant. And of course, then you get the best service and the best food because people know Thim. And having spent quite a bit of time myself in Thailand through the years, I know what good Thai food is. And you never get better than when you're out with Thim at a Thai restaurant. And then of course, Thim is also an extraordinary cook herself, and several times has treated us here in DIP to her own cooking. So on that level, it's fabulous to have her as a colleague. I think one of the questions that I was asked is, how would you see Thim as a role model for Thai people? I would take that question beyond. I think Thim is a positive role model for any people, no matter where in the world you come from. And that is that, you know, we work in a very high pressure, frantic environment, and obviously our work impacts on people's lives, so there is an urgency to it. But at the same time, we're humans, and we still need to be gracious and thoughtful, and recognize that each and every one of us has their life outside the office and their own issues going on. And I think Thim does take the time, if you will, to make the work environment very human. And she has a very human touch. And her smile lights up the room, and that smile is there each and every day. So having this positive attitude amidst all the chaos, I think, is the example that Thim has to offer to colleagues from anywhere in the world. So I count myself lucky to be a friend of Thim's. So I really appreciate being asked to be part of the Friend of Thim, this program, and I thank Thim, and I thank the producer of the program for including me.
And how would I describe Thim as a colleague? Thim is the sort of colleague that pulls everybody together. We work very hard, we work long hours, and she's the one who makes us feel that we're part of a family. She has a wonderful collection of photographs over many years of so many different colleagues, and when she pulls those together, we realize that we've spent our lives in such a worthwhile way, I think, here at UNHCR. How would I describe her as a friend? I think I would say the same thing. We work so hard that we have almost no time for the rest of our lives. We're very committed as an organization. It's not just a job. It's something we do from a sense of commitment and love and a wish to do something for refugees. And so Thim, as a friend in the office, is somebody who makes us feel that we're not missing so much in our lives outside, because we were together with people at the office who we do consider friends. Although we haven't had a chance to spend too much time together outside of the office, because I think after the end of these long days we want to be home with our families and our children, I know that she's a great friend to many people here in UNHCR. What would I say is Thim's conception of the role as a role model for Thai people? I think it's two sides. Thai people are incredibly welcoming and gentle and sunny. There's always a smile in Thailand, but not to underestimate Thai people, because they're extremely strong and they can be a bit tough. And I think Thim can also bring that to the work when necessary. It makes her an excellent colleague and somebody we all enjoy spending time with. Have I ever been to Thailand? I visited Thailand a very long time ago as a young man in 1982 and 1983. I spent New Year's Eve on Koh Samet, a small island off the coast of Thailand. I was able to travel to the north to Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. And then for 32 years I didn't visit Thailand again until December 2014. And I must say it was overwhelming to see Bangkok and to see the changes, to see the transformation of this beautiful, low, relaxed city, always a bit hectic, but now into such a beautiful major metropolis with so many things to do and things to see. I hope that on a future visit to Thailand I'll go back to some of the places I saw all those years ago in the north and then also along the coast. That would be really a great pleasure.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sawadika.
Yes.
Kapkunka.
Yindika. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Steve. Yes. Hi, Andrew. สวัสดีค่ะ
Sawadee Tim. Sawadee
Sawadika.
So my name is Andrew Cusack. I am a senior CCCM officer at UNHCR, and I've known Tim for a few years. I would describe her as a colleague in UNHCR as someone who is constantly bringing a positive energy and a very positive vibe to our daily work, and I think everyone really appreciates not only seeing Tim, but the energy that she brings. As a friend, I'd say that Tim is someone who's always looking for opportunities to get together, to meet and to chat, and to listen in terms of listen to us and how we're doing, and make sure that we're doing well. I've spent some time with her outside of work at different lunches and some local concerts here in Geneva, and it's always been an excellent time. My concept of as a role model for Thim and the Thai people is her ability to understand commonalities and differences between people and introduce people through different parts of the office that people wouldn't normally be working together. And Thim is extremely gifted at bringing people together. We all really appreciate it. And have I been to Thailand before? I have been to Thailand many times, to Bangkok and to Krabi, and I've always been very warmly welcomed by the Thai people and enjoyed myself.
Oh, bravo, thank you so much.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ
So my name is Guy Avognon. I am the chairperson of the UNHCR Staff Council. I met Thim many years ago, about 7 years ago now. It was in 2008 and 2009, as I was chairperson here in the office. We never worked together, but I noticed her in the corridors as being someone very friendly. She used to come to us here for a lot of cultural initiatives, always coming up with new ideas of things that can be done to cheer people up in the building here, because she was always of the opinion that people were never really happy, and that she could do something to change their lives or their working environment here. Now, as a friend, I also got to interact with her on the basis of the first contact we had as I was chairperson, and then we organized a contest, not a contest. We at the staff party last year.
Party.
At the Christmas party, she was a very critical element in the organization. So we did a lot of rehearsal. We sang a few reggae songs from Bob Marley. And in the end, she did it with another colleague of mine, but I kept a very good memory of the time we spent together. And now, what do I think about you as a colleague, a friend, and also now for Thailand, as a role model for Thailand? I think she's a good ambassador of Thai culture here, because she gives us the impression that all Thais are like her, very open, very forthcoming, very friendly, very social, and it gives us all we feel like going to discover her country. I've already been to Thailand on 2 or 3 occasions. I'm going again in June, so it will be a pleasure to go back to your country again, which I like. I like the tuk-tuks. I like many other things, the Khun Thim and all those, and Savadikap and all those. So I'm not totally new to Thailand. I've been there 3 times, and this year is going to be the 4th time. So I like Thailand. Vive Thailand. Okay.
Great. Thank you so much.
So that's it.
You can just say
stop.
Savadikap.
Savadikap, and all the best to Thailand.
Thank you so much.
That's
Well, my name is Angelica Motio, and I work in the UNHCR Visitor Center, and I was working very closely with Thim when the library and the visitor center worked together. So I know her very well as a colleague, and she was always very attentive, and we helped each other a lot. So she is very open, and I can't say much more about this than really a friendly person and extremely attentive. Now, as a friend, it's the same, and we have spent some weekends together in the mountains, where she was very generously inviting lots of people and friends and colleagues to know them a bit better. As a role model for Thailand, or I would say for me, I think she tries to tell Thai people how important it is to work for an international humanitarian organization, and to show them that it's important to pay respect to all cultures, Thai diversities, and she does it very well. So she's a goodwill ambassador for UNHCR. And the last thing if I have been to Thailand, yes, I was in Thailand, and I was very impressed by Bangkok, of course, the city, the river, the King River, I think it's called, or the
Chao Phraya River.
Yeah.
Oh, Khware River.
Well, she knows it better than me, but it was very beautiful, and also the floating market was beautiful. So Thailand is definitely a country I would like to go back and to discover more of it. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
My name is Alberto Cabella-Chis. I am second vice chairman for the staff council and the senior policy advisor. Tim has been a friend, a colleague for the last 8 years, and it would be difficult to try to embody somebody like Tim in a description. But I would like just to use 2 words. Tim is the symbol of kindness and the embodiment of humility. She has been guiding as a colleague, supportive to many of us, and she's known to be a good singer and musician. And she has taught many of us how to sing. We have rehearsed and performed, and these are not things you find very often in life. Tim, as a friend, has just been that kind of person you can rely on. Rely on when you have problems. Rely on when you are sick, illness. Tim, out of the office, she's equal to Tim in the office. There is no difference between Tim in the office and Tim out of the office. The only difference is that the office environment is made of codes, rules, and regulations, and outside she's the same without those constraints, and she's just Tim, a person you can rely on, a person that can give you solace and comfort. I had been to Thailand. I visited Bangkok, Prambury. I really enjoyed. I visited the King Palace, and I love the people, the culture, the food, and especially the way they behave with humility. Well, the conception of Tim as a role model, a conception is just to be a person of integrity, a reliable person, and you will see that reliable here is coming very, very often. She's just a person that would love to be beside, before, behind, and next to everyone, so that she can comfort.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
You can say hi to the camera.
Hello. My name is Jessica Anderson. I'm a human rights consultant in the Division of International Protection, working with Tim very closely.
Yes.
So how I would describe Tim as a colleague, she's very hardworking and experienced. She's been with the UN for a long time.
More than 30 years.
Yes. So we value her experience a lot. She's also the social organizer of our whole division, always planning fun events and parties for us. As a friend, I would describe Tim as being a very fun and spontaneous person, and also as very welcoming, especially to new people and interns, people who maybe don't have any connections or know what's going on. She always welcomes them. I've spent quite a bit of time with Tim outside of work. Especially, I've known her since 2012 when I first came to UNHCR as an intern, and she invited me to her chalet, so that was a very nice experience. And I've also spent time at her house having dinner, and we go out for lunch sometimes, so it's very, very nice to spend time with her. As a role model for Thai people, I think that Tim is a good example for everyone of being friendly and open to people from all different countries and backgrounds and getting to know them. And unfortunately, I have not been to Thailand, but I would very much like to go at some point.
Okay, so you're most welcome to visit Thailand, the beautiful country and the land of the smile. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is Tim, my friend, and my name is Lee Foster, and I work at UNHCR with Tim. I've known her very many years, and she is a great colleague, a very loyal colleague and friend, and one of the, I would say, more lively personalities we have in the organization. And she has always been a bright light and a vibrant person for UNHCR, and somebody that is a real role model for many of us because she smiles a lot and because she's a very positive person. That's right. And have I been to Thailand? I have been to Thailand. I haven't been to Thailand for many years now, but I've been there 3 times, mostly to document refugee work. Yeah. But someday I'll go and visit the tourist spots on the beach and enjoy myself instead of working.
Well,
okay.
You are most welcome to
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
สวัสดีค่ะค่ะชื่อแปมนะคะนิชาพัฒน์ซอยนี่นะคะก็มาในวันนี้ในฐานะเพื่อนของพี่ติ๋มนะคะจริงๆเรานับถือกันเป็นพี่สาวน้องสาวมากกว่านะคะแต่ก็วันนี้เป็นการสัมภาษณ์เกี่ยวกับพี่ติ๋มก็เลยมาคุยกันในฐานะเพื่อนของพี่ติ๋มเท่าที่รู้จักกันมาแปมอยู่ที่นี่มา7 ปีแล้วนะคะแล้วก็ทำงานกับคณะผู้แทนถาวรแห่งประเทศไทยประจำสหประชาชาตินะคะก็เป็นองค์กรที่เป็นตัวแทนของรัฐบาลไทยนะคะของประเทศไทยที่เข้าร่วมประชุมกับองค์กรต่างๆระหว่างประเทศในเจนีวานะคะซึ่งไม่ว่าจะเป็น UN นะคะสหประชาชาติหรือว่าองค์การอนามัยโลกหรือว่าก็จะมีองค์การย่อยๆอีกหลายๆองค์กรนะคะก็ถ้าให้พูดชื่อก็อาจจะเกือบถึง100นะคะเอาเป็นว่าหลักๆก็คือจะเป็นองค์กรย่อยๆต่างๆที่เป็นองค์กรลูกของ UN นะคะซึ่งผมก็ทำงานเป็นผู้ช่วยสำนักงานแล้วก็ทำที่นี่มา6 ปีแล้วนะคะก็จะเป็นการทำงานกับนักการทูตคนไทยแล้วก็มีทั้งชาวต่างชาติด้วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะใช่ค่ะก็คือกับพี่ติ๋มนะคะรู้จักกันมาประมาณ7 ปีแล้วนะคะเจอกันครั้งแรกที่วัดไทยที่แถวโลซานนะคะเรียกว่าเมืองเอชาลองเราก็เหมือนกับว่าไปต่างคนต่างไปวัดแล้วก็ไปบังเอิญเจอกันแล้วก็เห็นพี่ติ๋มเนี่ยเป็นผู้หญิงที่เฟรนลี่มากแล้วก็คุยเล่นกับทุกคนยิ้มแย้มแจ่มใสตอนนั้นเราก็มีความรู้สึกคือเราก็ไม่ได้เป็นคนที่outgoing หรือ friendly อะไรขนาดนั้นแต่ว่าพี่ติ๋มก็จะชวนทุกคนคุยแล้วก็คุยตลกอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็เลยมีความรู้สึกเหมือนคนนี้แบบไม่ถือตัวเลยดีจังเลยแต่ว่าก็ยังมีรู้สึกแปลกๆอยู่ตอนนั้นก็ยังไม่กล้าที่จะพูดอะไรกับพี่ติ๋มเยอะเท่าไหร่เพราะว่าไม่แน่คือยังไม่เคยเจอใครเฟรนลี่ขนาดนี้นะคะก็เลยรู้สึกว่ายังไงแต่ว่าพอสักพักหนึ่งก็พี่ติ๋มก็ให้เบอร์โทรศัพท์แล้วก็ให้เบอร์ติดต่อเอาไว้แล้วก็แปมก็มีเพื่อนอีกคนหนึ่งที่ติดต่อกับพี่ติ๋มอยู่มาตลอดพอผ่านมาสักปีหนึ่งเพื่อนของแปมเขาบอกเนี่ยเขายังติดต่อกับพี่ติ๋มอยู่นะพี่ติ๋มเป็นคนที่น่ารักนะแปมทำไมไม่ไปเจอพี่ติ๋มบ้างอะไรเพราะว่าเพื่อนแปมคนนี้เขาไม่ได้อยู่เจนีวาเหมือนแปมนะคะพอสักพักหนึ่งเราก็เจอกันอีกที่ทำงานก็คือว่าที่ทำงานที่คณะทูตที่คณะผู้แทนถาวรเนี่ยก็จะมีการจัดเป็นการจัดงานเลี้ยงขึ้นนะคะปีละ 2-3 ครั้งก็จะมีการเชิญชุมชนคนไทยมาพบปะสังสรรค์กันอย่างเช่นงานเฉลิมพระชนมพรรษาของพระบาทสมเด็จพระเจ้าอยู่หัวหรือว่าของพระบาทสมเด็จพระราชินีนะคะทีนี้พี่ติ๋มเนี่ยจะเป็นคนที่รักในหลวงรักพระราชินีรักราชวงศ์มากพี่ติ๋มก็จะมาร่วมงานทุกครั้งแล้วทุกครั้งเราก็จะเจอกันแล้วก็ทุกครั้งพี่ติ๋มก็จะพูดคุยยิ้มแย้มแจ่มใสอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็ทำให้เราเริ่มที่จะสนิทกันแล้วก็พอสักพักเราก็เริ่มที่จะชวนกันไปทานข้าวไปร้องคาราโอเกะซึ่งเราทั้ง2 คนก็ชอบร้องเพลงเหมือนกันอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเราก็เลยเข้ากันได้ดีมากค่ะพี่ติ๋มเหมาะที่จะเป็นบุคคลตัวอย่างนะคะในฐานะคนไทยตัวอย่างใช่ไหมคะเพราะว่าในความคิดของแปมเนี่ยพี่ติ๋มมีคุณสมบัติครบไม่ว่าจะเป็นทางด้านวัยวุฒิและคุณวุฒินะคะเท่าที่รู้จักพี่ติ๋มมาพี่ติ๋มเป็นคนที่ในเรื่องของงานก็ตั้งใจทำงาน แล้วก็ทำงานดึกๆดื่นๆแล้วก็เป็นที่รักของเพื่อนร่วมงานทุกคนพี่ติ๋มกับเจ้านายพี่ติ๋มจะเหมือนกับพี่สาวน้องสาวจะรักกันมากไม่เคยเห็นใครที่สนิทกับเจ้านายขนาดนี้มาก่อนนะคะแล้วก็ในเรื่องของการวางตัวในสังคมไทยในต่างประเทศพี่ติ๋มก็จะเป็นคนที่วางตัวดีเป็นมิตรกับทุกคนเวลาเจอคนไทยที่ไหนๆก็จะมีคนเข้ามาทักทายรักใคร่แล้วก็พูดถึงพี่ติ๋มในแง่ที่ดีนะคะทุกคนจะรู้จักพี่ติ๋มกันในนามคุณติ๋ม UNSCR ผู้หญิงที่สวยสุดในเจนีวานะคะแล้วก็เป็นผู้หญิงที่เป็นกันเองร่าเริงแล้วก็ตลกภาษาฝรั่งเศสก็จะเรียกว่า folle ก็คือออกแนว crazy นิดๆ แต่ว่าทำให้ทุกคนเฮฮาร่าเริงได้ตลอดละค่ะพี่ติ๋มเป็นคนไม่เครียดแล้วก็ไม่ชอบพูดในเรื่องที่ไม่ดีในเรื่องทางลบในเรื่องของคนอื่นพี่ติ๋มจะไม่ชอบแล้วก็พี่ติ๋มจะชอบเจอใครก็จะชอบชวนคนโน้นคนนี้ไปเที่ยวบ้านที่ภูเขาซึ่งพี่ติ๋มเป็นคนที่เปิดประตูให้กับทุกคนแล้วก็เป็นคนที่ outgoing แล้วก็แต่ว่าพี่ติ๋มจะมีเพื่อนที่สนิทที่พูดคุยกันเรื่องลึกๆได้จริงๆก็จะมีไม่กี่คนนะคะก็แปมก็รู้สึกดีใจแล้วก็เป็นเกียรติที่ได้เป็นหนึ่งในนั้นนะคะฉะนั้นคิดว่าพี่ติ๋มเหมาะมากที่คือขอเพิ่มเติมนิดนึงว่าทำไมถึงมีไม่กี่คนเพราะว่าคือบางทีเนี่ยคนที่พี่ติ๋มจะไม่ค่อยมีเวลานะคะพี่ติ๋มจะทำงานจันทร์ถึงศุกร์จะทำงานเยอะพอเลิกงานพี่ติ๋มก็จะชอบที่จะมีเวลาส่วนตัวอยู่คนเดียวบ้างอะไรบ้างเสาร์อาทิตย์ถ้าพี่ติ๋มมีโอกาสก็จะชวนใครทุกคนที่พี่ติ๋มเจอนะคะไปเที่ยวบ้านที่ภูเขาแต่ฉะนั้นก็จะได้เจอกันคนที่เจอกันผ่านๆเพลินๆจริงๆก็คืออาทิตย์ละครั้งอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแต่ว่าหลังเลิกงานเนี่ยจะเป็นเหมือนกับโลกส่วนตัวของพี่ติ๋มฉะนั้นคนที่จะเข้าไปสัมผัสกับโลกส่วนตัวได้จริงๆเนี่ยต้องเป็นคนที่มีเวลาแล้วก็เข้ากันได้พอสมควรในระดับหนึ่งมีความชอบตรงกันฉะนั้นผมก็โชคดีที่เป็นหนึ่งในแค่ไม่กี่คนนะคะที่ได้มาสัมผัสตัวตนที่แท้จริงของพี่ติ๋มค่ะแล้วก็คิดว่าพี่ติ๋มเหมาะที่จะเป็นบุคคลตัวอย่างของคนไทยมากค่ะ